So hello everybody, back again. The stream number 2 today. Less musical, more talking. And more active with the chat. Sorry if I wasn't that active previously with the chat. And we got the Razman queuing up against us. Got the Razman himself. Yeah, we're gathering. Again, 7 viewers already. Hello, welcome guys. Привет, Олег. Прошлый стрим, скорее всего, забанили, так что стримим заново. And here we go. Me playing blue mechanized against Razman. This might be tough. Ого, кто тут? Привет, Даша. Как дела? Я уже не слышал тебя очень давно. So the plan for this map, I'm playing blue for mechanized. Razman, maybe he's playing Eastern Bloc again. No idea what he might be playing. So our infantry is numerous, but it's not. It doesn't have good launchers. It's not very independent, aside from the Canadian Airborne. Our bulk should still consist of K1s, right? K1s and Abramses to deal damage in 80 GMs. If we're gonna take Charlie, we're definitely gonna heal drop there at least 2 Canadian Airbornes. Get some tanks there. Get about 2 K1s. Get parts, something like this, and start securing this perimeter. Need to secure this part of Bravo for sure, and ideally these buildings to be able to go to make a Charlie push. And I think that's would be the plan for this game. Make a Charlie push. Let's start preparing it. Some defenses on the Foxtrot. We're gonna go do some serious defense. On the other hand, maybe this might be an overkill. Abrams, let's have it there. Let's keep it there. Double stack of rifles. Mistral. Карта отличная. Мне тоже нравится. Привет, крот. Это нет против всех желающих по катушке, не только против Размана. Так, еще раз всем добро пожаловать на стрим. Вот. Предыдущий стрим, скорее всего, забанят, потому что много музыки играли на нем. И потом рестрим идет за другой, чтобы был контент. And we should be good to go. Full in Charlie push.
Someone called for a cab? Okay, we'll get there as fast as we can. Checklist completed, ready to go. On my way to coordinates, out. Un bon éclaireur est un éclaireur mort, qu'ils disent.
Salamandras, which is good.
Je m'enfile. Meet customers for a taxi run.
These are not from a city. Some losses on the left side, the MI-17. Most importantly, this is 100 points. I'm gonna preserve this. Make sure they don't die.
Starting to get dangerous here. Keine besonderen Vorkommnisse. Entry due for you, sir. Engine completed, ready to go.
Close gap out. God damn it. Oof. Doesn't have a little fire support here. Get really low.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Took us only 450 ammo to kill one helicopter.
말씀만 하십시오. Bränsle, reservdelar, vad du än vill ha. 말씀만 하십시오.
I'm not sure if this was a tank or this was this tank. There is a tank somewhere, a Wilk. I'm sure it is here or here. Here is definitely tank, but I'm not sure if it's also here. So I spotted something and it disappeared in the same moment.
Need a ride?
Okay, we have these coming.
Terrängen står till ert förfogande.
Yeah, it's also here. There is two of them.
Platoon is formed and ready. Speed up, driver. We're in a hurry.
Okay.
Det är inte mitt krig. On my way to coordinates. Out.
No, Salamander, please don't kill me.
Des clients pour une course en taxi. If the enemy is in range, so are we. I need that tail rotor check.
Well, even if we don't succeed in complete control of the Charlie,
여기 있습니다.
it's still good. Still okay.
On change de position.
I'll have this as a reserve,
Someone need a guardian.
in case anything goes very wrong.
Besoin d'un transport? Who do you want us to transport? Quelqu'un a appelé un taxi? En attente de vos ordres, Accélérez, pilote, on est attendu.
Let's get some base defense, do it for me. Okay, Mike. Here you go. That is a CS. Defending the base. Should be plenty. Yikes! Boys are dying.
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez qu'on transporte?
I mean, it's really like 40% chance it's not worth it.
Where do you need us, sir?
Oof. Can you relocate the tanks and use the reserve? Create a new reserve.
여기 있습니다. Where do you need us, sir? 대기 중입니다. 이동합니다. 가능한 빨리 가겠습니다. 전쟁이 안 날 거라고 하더니 전화식대 쏴버려! 작전이変更ですか?何キロ乗っても金は取らんぞ. Ready to fire, sir. Keine besonderen Vorkommnisse.
Also I switch from Razman. Especially at 2 points or so, like, we should not be active on the other flanks, right? By the idea of it all.
누굴 옮겨줄까? Wieder auf der Straße. 난キロ乗っても金は取らんぞ. Waffen überprüft und einsatzbereit.
The line of sight here sometimes.
Natürlich, Kommandant. Wie Sie meinen, Kommandant. 제가 할 일이라도. Alles, was durch die Luft fliegt, wird von uns erledigt. Was wollen Sie denn diesmal? Hier, Kommandant?
I was trying to avoid it. Second gap got lost for no reason.
작전이変更ですか? 택시 타고 싶으신 분?
Okay, until he places a CV, we're good. Alright, we have a nice bulk here prepared. He places a CV, he spends points, and then I'm gonna overturn it, right? Now I'm gonna try to focus on the other flanks. Try to get some ground there. And he buys a CV, I buy LRM, and throw him off the position. Right, so you get a good force there build up. No need to rush this attack.
What can the infantry do for you, sir? 정찰이 필요합니까? 기호 확인 시대 공격開始する.陸上自衛隊戦闘準備よし.
10 HE coming for us.
여기 있습니다. Speed up, driver.
Okay.
We're in a hurry. 소대 정렬 완료.
So there it is, CV placed. Here we need to purchase 11.
그들이 말하길. 좋은 정찰병은
I'm so bad with these tanks today. I'm so bad with the K1s.
적이 사거리에 들어온다면 우리도 마찬가지란 말이지.何キロ乗っても金は取らんぞ. 이런 쌍! Salve prête à partir, mon colonel. Salve chargée. Tirez, vous êtes prêts. 말씀만 하십시오. Ils vont danser à notre rythme. We need customers for a taxi route.
Okay guys, it's time to move.
동이 트는 새벽 꿈에.
He bombed me. That was a quick reaction. I think this is on Dava, not an AG. By the firing pattern.
Someone called for a cab? Where do you need us, sir? Any orders, sir? On my way to coordinates. Out. 악셀을踏め. 이거. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. Brace yourself. Flying in. 여기 있습니다. 택시 타고 싶으신 분? 여기 있습니다.
less damage. Wow, we ran off infantry here. That was so much easier when Rasmus was playing super heavy with super heavies. K-drama? Korean drama? What's the fun game with the tank? Yeah, we'll rather get an ASF to protect the planes.
Where do you need us, sir? Target in sight. Adjusting aim.
Oh no, rip. God damn it.
해당 위치로 전진 중. 이동 준비 완료. 저 말입니까? 기동 중입니다.
So the city is here. Oh. Yeah, what can I do about it? I just guess I'm by LLM. Yeah. Move it closer.
The captain and his crew welcome you aboard.
Get really closer.
On my way to coordinates. Out. On my way to coordinates. Out. Yes, sir. Brauchen Sie zusätzliche Feuerkraft? Feuer! Zerschmettert sie! On y va, mon colonel.
Not good. Yeah, game takes us so much time. Get him out of there, and I lost the decal. We will eventually kill the CV, right? The amount of tanks.
It's not my war. Wo sollen wir es hinliefern? It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. Okay, Chelsea, mon colonel.
Okay, I can't too close.
formed and ready. On change de position à l'instant.
We did not manage. Just fighting full salvo there.
Die Welt besteht aus zwei Arten von Menschen. Artilleristen und Zielen. Geben Sie uns einfach nur die Koordinaten, Kommandant. Salve prête à partir, mon colonel.
Not today.
Platoon is formed and ready. You've got something for me? Someone called for a cab?
Rough.
Move out, ladies! Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange faulenzen lassen würden.
Нет, там не так долго было. О, все убили наконец-то. Ё-моё.
Roger, wechsel die Stellung, over. Are you talking to me?
Let's try the original plan. Let's try to switch to flank here. That's what we wanted to do. We have a thunderbolt for that. We have a second. I will have a second ASF. A second.
Weapons ready. Let's... Trouble! It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle. It always comes down to the infantryman and his rifle.
Maybe I let them have the city this time.
Yes, sir. On my way to coordinates. Out. Sky is ours. Just spit it out. Target in sight. Adjusting aim. Un bon éclaireur est un éclaireur mort.
Let's tear them down the thunderbolt. Still may do that.
Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange faulenzen lassen würden.
Just ASF.
At your service, sir.
Because greedy.
Let's hope the enemy don't have any air defense. Sir, yes, sir. Someone need a guardian angel? Platoon is formed and ready.
進開始だ。
The enemy is in range, so are we. Reconfaites, mon colonel. Let's fly. Fly zone is hot. On my way to coordinates. Out. Sky is ours. If the enemy is in range, so are we. Un bon éclaireur est un éclaireur mort. The captain and his crew welcome you aboard. We're engaged! Let's fly.
Again.
Trouble!
The people just stack.
À votre service, mon colonel. Fly zone is hot. Sir, yes, sir. At your service, sir. Trouble! At your orders, sir. Qu'est-ce que vous voulez qu'on transporte? We're engaged! Starting to get dangerous here.
This is not what I wanted to buy. Misclicked.
Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange vorsetzen lassen würden. Not my war. It always comes down to the infantryman and his
Okay, that's too much panic. That's too much panic attack.
Rain down on this front. What can the infantry do for you, sir?
Very poor execution.
Das Transportcar ist bereit, all Ihre Wünsche zu erfüllen. Checklist completed, ready to go. Trouble!
Little shot.
You've got something for me? What can the infantry do for you, sir? Rain down on this front. Yes, sir. Got something for me?
Almost did that by a big margin.
Hostile!
Yeah, it's over. You're totally demolished in KD. Somehow, but I forgot how to play this deck. Or, don't know why it's not working. Basically getting demolished by medium tanks. If I remember what I was doing before that, no idea. More ATGMs, more better use of Thunderbolts maybe. It needs better tactics, maybe yes. Not mass assault tactics. And letting your tanks getting killed by these entities. But then the mass was never overwhelming. I will take quickly a look at the replay. Just first 10 minutes. Definitely. Yeah, rush is the best rush. But only in the end. That's definitely a better idea, Mike, than what I did. Sounds a lot more reasonable. So already at this stage he has 4 tanks on the field. I have 2 and I'm gonna lose them. Well, not lose them, but get them combat ineffective because of the low HP. Interior reinforcements. It was originally planned for him to retake Charlie. He advances up to the Delta. So well played by him. And I poorly organized this stuff and I had nothing basically here left. This reserve died for doing nothing. So basically, always Razman had qualitative and advantage because of the tanks. They was spamming infantry there into this kill zone. Oh, my tank got outshotted effectively. It wasn't even a dive, it was Msta. Hello Jan, this is a replay. I'm watching like how I did against Razman. Yeah, there's so much such carnage. What I needed? I need to smoke this off. That's all I needed. All I needed was to smoke that shit off. Wait till this thing dies and we stop watching after that. This is the LRM strike. Doing 1 HP damage. So Razman the third one. What are you up to? Because there's a 2-pointer. That's why we fought for that. It's hard to judge on this map sometimes. Should you strike and defend your 2-pointer or like take over the map? And I misjudged the situation. It means no, right? 9. So, ladies and gentlemen, what deck should we play? Might be last one for today. took you some time. To understand the joke. So, any ideas, suggestions? I don't have Scandi build up yet, and I have no idea how to build it. Yes, Jan, yeah, that's true. You're right. But I usually don't do this mistake. I'm able to, but cut off the reinforcements. But this time felt awkward, and especially Rasmus played it well. He had a problem was he wasn't dug in with infantry only, right? If there would be only infantry, which is immobile, I could do some fast aggressive strike into Charlie and cut him off. But his mobile force, which is four tanks he had there, would be very able to react very quickly. I have 2 cards of VDVRs, it should be enough. And that's why I started pushing also the left side, because to support those 2 left pointers, it's freaking long time for those tanks to drive there and get some effect. But to help defend Charlie, which they are basically at the edge of, it's not such a long way. Yet I definitely agree I could have played much better and tried some really aggressive attacks elsewhere. Спокойной ночи даже. Спасибо. Рад был тебя видеть на стриме. Might have been in the beginning, because if I would be landing, he would counter it with the rocket pods. And that NSVT on the MI8, MI17 critted one of my Chinooks, so Trying to preserve those guys and bait Razman into the Gepard. That's what I was trying to do. Yes, and eventually, like, if you stop reinforcing and Razman isn't the type of player that wouldn't attack there or wouldn't probe, right? I don't know, like, I made a mistakes. I don't have everything pre-planned. It's like you're playing very spontaneously when you're playing it, right? Eventually, like, Razvan would probe, he would find that I'm might be weaker or something, and until when he finds that, I'm on a real timer to execute my attack somewhere else, like, and to succeed, get some pressure elsewhere. I don't know. It's difficult, and we have it again. Not yet. Not yet. There will be one once. I don't know when. We'll do the double stream. Both of us will be streaming, and we will do the best of 5. Easy bot. What the hell is this? Don't like the nickname. Okay, so USSR on this map. I think it was where it was. CKN told me never go for a town with the USSR on this map. You were gonna lose. So we're not gonna do that. Instead, that'll be BM. Some GRUs. I'll spend 60 points. I get 52 as well. Try to get the line grab. Maybe we'll succeed. If not, it's not a terrible loss, right? The main strike is gonna be on the Elena. I had no idea whatsoever. Is it good? It's not good. Okay, let's give up on that security and let's have Tunguska here. I don't think single size. It's short range. Yes, it's mobile. Also, AKM would be good. I might go for those. Maybe. In the future, but Tunguska is super reliable.
Вам нужна лишняя пара глаз, сэр? Кого вам надо отвезти? Готовы выдвигаться, сэр. Как прикажете, сэр. Подползаем.
So the strop is here already.
Кто так щедро?
We managed. Yes, we managed.
Повеселимся.
Oof, that's a Moderna. Here.
Подвести?
Cool. Cool. How should we deal with it?
Идите меня, идите за мной или прочь с дороги. Выкладывайте. Повеселимся. Это будет честный бой, сэр? Или очередная охота на жуков? Свод построен и ждет приказов. К вашим услугам, сэр. Такси заказывали? Рубите атаку, бойцы. Ведите меня, идите за мной или прочь с дороги. Выкладывайте. Повеселимся.
Yes.
Жду приказаний. Отбой. Собьем любую летающую цель. Какие будут приказания, сэр?
It's not a tank. That's not a tank.
Вы со мной говорите? Есть для нас приказы?
Okay, CV up.
Какие будут приказания, сэр? Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Готов взрывать танки, сэр. Баллоны полны, запальники прочищены.
What was this guy's interesting idea?
Хорошо, доставим на полной скорости.
Can you put it into words?
Есть, сэр. Огонька, сэр. Это не моя война. Без нас вы были бы слепы. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр.
What the hell is that thing? Have you seen it, guys? KHS something something MI-80, what the hell?
Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет. Хорошо, доставим на полной скорости. Кого вам надо отвезти?
I continue this attack.
Огонька, сэр. Что может сделать для вас пехота, сэр? Выкладывайте.
для нас приказы?
Свод построен и ждет приказа. Подвести? Такси заказывали?
Выкладывайте. Жду приказаний. Отбой.
Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Что может сделать для вас пехота, сэр?
Жду приказаний. Отбой. Без нас вы были бы слепы.
Все всегда решает пехота и их ружья.
Мы готовы, сэр.
Построиться! Шагом! Марш! Все всегда решает пехота и их ружья.
Саперский штурмовый.
Завтраков почти.
Something new. Something fresh.
Это не моя война. Свод построен и ждет приказов.
Есть для нас приказы? Вы со мной говорите?
Все всегда решает пехота и их ружья. Все всегда решает пехота и их ружья. Свод построен и ждет приказов. Вперед, парни! Рассредоточиться!
It's coming already. Let's get some base security.
Такси заказывали?
Разведчики готовы, сэр.
Есть, сэр. Есть, сэр.
Ведите меня, идите за мной или прочь с дороги.
Такси заказывали? Все всегда решает пехота и их ружья. Выдвигается. Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет. Мы снова в пути.
Yeah, we should rush this thing there.
Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся.
Serious stuff is coming.
Вперед, парни! Рассредоточиться! Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет.
I had somewhere there. Somewhere these guys, yes. Do. BDB.
Свод построен и ждет приказов.
Готовы стрелять, сэр. Атакуем цель. Есть для нас приказы?
Есть, сэр. Свод построен и ждет приказов.
Готовы стрелять, сэр.
Выдвигается.
Собьем любую летающую цель.
Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание.
Yes, there's something that is fishy. Because there are no units from him. Seen on the battleground.
Ждем новых приказаний, сэр.
Yep. Here it is. Something, something. Bombers.
Ждем приказаний, сэр.
Okay.
Есть приказание, сэр?
No, no, this guy failed a big time. He had it spotted, and he failed. So guys, hope the stream is still running. I mean, okay, I shouldn't be mean to what is his rank, sergeant. But the helicopters he tried it with, and the bombers, and he missed. So that's what the Mike said, right? He had a good idea, he had failed the skill to execute it. Well, but lacked the skill to execute it. Use this helicopter, which one is it? This thing? Because Moderna usually dominates other tanks. I'm not a fan of opening with super heavies, but sometimes it can work. It can really work. There was like a few years ago, was just a meta to open with super heavy, and if you had no super heavy in the opener, you were not playing the game properly. Guys, are we done for today? Streaming already, how long? Started at 6. 5.5 hour constant streaming. Basically. Shall we save some of this for the future? Some of the time. The near future, please. Alright, the near future it is then. Guys. So, just an answer. You sacrifice zone control because you get a single unit instead of several. Good games and enjoyed the stream a lot. Thanks, Osaka-san. Yeah, it was kind of interesting games, most of them. I also enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing. Enjoyed your company. Music big pause as long as it lasted. And to answer Jan's question, the super heavy tank is still like a quite mobile thing, and it costs 160 points. I had more tanks there. I had 2 tanks, which costed 200 points in total, right? Basically, I use them in a stack, right? To have a punch. And this one, like, punch bowl is very tricky map. I don't know if anybody of the community has it like fully figured, right? Because it's a really tricky map, and there are many opportunities like when you should strike the 2 pointers, from which direction you should strike 2 pointer, and how you want to play wide or tight. Let me just open the map. Guys, okay. Let's do some theory crafting about the punch bowl. Jan seems to be very interested. So let's close this. I should maybe put a conquest. Okay, but it doesn't matter, right? Same map as in conquest, but the different points. All these are 1 pointers, and these are. Let me actually do it properly. Subterranean Rose, welcome. Thanks for the game today. How many points can take in 8 minutes with +1 income? It's always 15 points at +1 per minute, because it ticks every 4 seconds, and it's basically the tick is in 4 seconds. So at +1 you get +1 at every 4 seconds, which means it takes +15 and 60 seconds, which is 1 minute, and so on. In 8 minutes it takes 120 points. So the conquest. And let me actually try to launch the stuff. Are we drawing? There's the app, Epic Pen. Switching the scenes. Just a second. So guys, stay with me. A big ideas are coming about this map out of my head right now. No processing before. Just let me launch that app. Why it takes so long? Already 4 instances launched. God damn it. Oh, okay. Let me switch the scene. All screen capture. Should be good. I'm not King of Wargame. There is other guy named King of Wargame. How many times I've launched this app? Many times. Okay, should be good now. So I got my drawing here. Hope you see that. Okay, let's use this blue 4. So let's start analyzing them up. Okay, you're playing as a blue 4 now. What are your major, like, most basic ideas, right? Or your fronts. This one, and the 2-pointer, right? These are basic, like, lines of where you are sending stuff usually. Reasons. You wanna hold this down. Wanna hold this down that is here. Let me actually delete this. This down, this down, this down. These are quite crucial towns, and the reasons for that. You can see a big open ground here, and kind of tricky area in this. This is the kind of tricky part. These towns, if you lose them, right? If the enemy has them. That's why. Then the enemy took them. In Echo, you still can get, as a blue 4, you can still get into this area, right? It's just kind of fine, but there is a small gap where enemy can shoot here can shoot here with the ATGM. That one might not be as crucial to lose. On the other hand, it's quite close to your spawn, and it will be applying pressure. If enemy will push you out even from here, the pressure you don't have any information about what's happening in Echo. You have like zero information, right? And enemy can at any time launch a surprise attack directly to your spawn, and for that you should be ready, which is a very unpleasant stuff. The Bravo. Again, you have some as a blue player. You have some way to get back into it, like through this force and force. On the other hand, there's this whole green area, right, which is kind of hard to begins to be kind of hard to use, and your reinforcements are through this forest and kind of bashing your head against strong point that has fire support lines possible here, right? from these angles you can be shot at your, and it's kind of hard to push. So that's why you want to secure that and basically don't allow the enemy to get there. This, and again, obvious reasons, cutting of roads, your whole 2-pointer is removed from the game, right? If the enemy gets there. It's true for the red player. It is a red player. It's kind of hard to reinforce that. It's kind of long road, long reinforcement road, and kind of dangerous to be reinforcing that area. На русском повторишь вкратце. Короче, я поясняю, почему вот сейчас было важно контролировать все эти точки. И как вас тут могут... Почему вот у нас, как синему игроку, важно занимать эхо, эти там домики и эти домики со старта. Или как, по крайней мере, не давать врагу туда сесть. Вот сейчас это поясню. Just repeated and very short what I said in Russian. Alright. 2-pointers are kind of crucial. They are very big. They take a lot of space. Let me turn them up a bit here. Open the pen again. And there is super many places to hide a CV from both sides. Right, there is extremely many cover in both. Basically, for both players, the reinforcement roads are kind of long, right? It's this road for red player, which is kind of long, especially like if you have to get up to here and push. This push is super long. This push is through the open ground, kind of dangerous, but usually might be successful because this area by blue player is being very lightly defended, very lightly, right? Very often. That push might be successful. On the other hand, reinforcing the Charlie by this road while you don't have the blue player has this Bravo control is kind of risky because you still have an exposed flank, right? And you show to the enemy what are you reinforcing, so he can see all the stuff. He can see how many tanks you have, and he can adapt to it very quickly and counter you. Right? It's not only that you have your reinforcement road open, it's also good to have it concealed, right? It gives you a big advantage when you have a concealed reinforcement road. Not an advantage, but it doesn't put you in a disadvantage if your road is concealed. Vice versa. Let's just a blue player. What are his options? Again, this long attack. Then again, this tricky, let's call it tricky attack from here into Charlie. And definitely, if you get Bravo, if you have Bravo, this is the best way to attack. But you need to have a Bravo for that. I don't have it structured. I should be more structured. My thoughts. Will I be streaming with Russian speak in the future? Yes, but now I'm streaming in English. But let's get if I get back to what was Jan asking. Sacrifice zone control because you get a single unit instead of several on a map where you need to go multiple directions from the start. It feels wrong. However, I think we'll see Evil Kami. With Evil Kami, guy from bootcamp, we were doing. He was trying to make some map guides. I don't know how far he got, but we had such a somewhat structured concept that for every attack you need a place you would gather your forces from, or you had a that would secure your reinforcement road, right? The reinforcement road is thing you don't have to, you cannot pay attention to too much during a game. It's a road that is exposed, it's used for fast moving, and that's why we need to have it secured and ideally even concealed from the enemy view, so he doesn't know what we have there. That's why some areas on this map are crucial, on any map are crucial, and some are easier to give up. Most plain stupid simple example, right? You cannot reinforce Charlie, right? When you don't have this. Well, you can, but it's getting hard. Troops might take this road. Attack at any strength might come, interrupting and exploiting your reinforcement road. How to continue? If you try to pinpoint some of these zones here, let's try it out. Another kind of easy example, right? Although this map isn't that much about it. There are better maps that present this that have better examples about this concept. Yet, like the Highway to Seal, for example. And again, there's this thing like some succession in taking the sector, right? If you're a blue player and you want to take Foxtrot, right? You want to take Foxtrot, right? I have such a small. This is too big. This one. This is good. You want to take Foxtrot, and it's very unlikely that you will just omit Echo, right? The enemy has Echo. You will take Foxtrot. It's very unlikely and has to come with a huge force. With having your flank exposed, it's doable. It's very risky. So every attack needs to have a succession, right? If you want to take Foxtrot as a blue player, you need to secure first, second, third objective. Fourth objective. It's very unreadable. Let me zoom in a bit. So objective 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 and 5 are interchangeable. Right, you can. Terrible number 3. So first, then you have to push here. Having this your goal is to push either this way or like here. That is some succession of attack. That is usually standardized. Not standardized, but it's quite common to see. That means if we go back to the game with the Rasman, right? Situation was I was a red player, yeah. I was blue player, okay, but in this scenario I was red. This my defenses, so this color. This. I had some small force here. And the Rasman had, let's make an agreement, let's color, we have a blue for red 4, this would be saturated our tanks, okay, maneuver group, and this is defensive group, okay. So I had defensive group here, and somewhere here. I was gathering maneuver group with few tanks and so on here. Rasman had his maneuver group here, located consisting of 4 tanks, and I think it was something here also, if I remember correctly. And then defenses here, 1, 2, and 3, something like this. I completely failed the attack, so I should be like. Should be maybe using this as an example, but Rasman had a nice reinforcements coming like from here. I had a hard time to see it. I had hard time to expect what might be there, how many of it is there. I had this road which was kind of exposed here. Think about it. So Rasman somewhat had an idea what I might have here. I also had some idea what was around this area. All right, somewhat. Okay, ideally, what I was trying to do was to eliminate this thing, because the tanks maneuver group can anytime relocate and push any other direction. Maybe wasn't the best execution, right? Yet I could reinforcing it. Attack from this group can come anytime, right? There might be come reinforcements, right? 4 stack, 5 stack of infantry, make a push, and then I'm gonna start losing more and more ground, which would turn out into the I would lose this. How to write it? Which call to use? I would lose these sectors, right? Which are my enablers to secure this part. This is my goal. Secure this. This like it has succession. So again, the succession, right? Number 1, then would be number 2, 3, 4. Like these, and again, I could not be striking the CV without having some of this area, like this area. I'm completely losing the point. Guys, any help with your ideas? What I'm like? What should I try to say or? Or how do you see the map? It definitely is wide. From a bigger picture. Okay, the Erasmus maneuver group is here. I have some maneuver group here. The front line looked around this. Oh, wrong color. Something like this. Approximately. Alright, approximately it looked like this. For Razman, oh yeah, also here. For me, like this. Quite some infantry here. A lot of stuff here. This was the situation basically, right? With some, I guess, very light, those KF325s. This is how I felt it was. Anytime I was unaware how much force is gathered here. How big is this? How big is this assault force that is ready? I should prepare a script next time. Basically, what I didn't wanted to lose would be this area. If I lose this area, I'm completely done, right? What I tried to do was to secure this area to ban this from last one, but there was a very strong assault that threw me off. This is what happened, right? This my interception here was totally overwhelmed, and Raven just continued driving and secured this area. If I would do what Mike suggested, secure these pointers, right, and then redirect the fights to the Bravo Echo, right. There is a thing that after I have this area, I have this area and this area, right? I make an attack. Mike suggested into these towns. This would put me to +1, which would be great if I be successful in Echo. I would not solve pretty much the problem of him reinforcing the Charlie, and I would have exposed flank. Around here, alright. But I would gather my forces. God damn it! Where is the pen? My forces and relocated them here to make the push. He can either do the same, right? Relocate his tanks, which are stronger, and especially this field. These are fields, right? So it would give me a very difficult time to actually reach which would be my final objective, right? To secure this area. It's my final objective. Those towns, they are there. I don't think I would have a chance to do that. It would be a major victory if I would be able to get there and cut him off from Charlie, cut his Charlie off. Yet he had too many tanks there. So essentially this would be my objective. Take this thing, take this thing, and even in this situation then, right, as Razman was situated like here, like this, it would be kind of good for me, even with this here present. I might be able to hold this. And having this area controlled definitely had banned him these roads, or at least had an idea what's coming, how many AA is there, how much I can utilize my Deagles, Thunderbolts, and so on. Would definitely affect my decision making. Might have been actually the best plan I could have done in that situation. Instead of like trying to, instead of like doing these pushes and killing myself there. Yet it still has kind of short road to reinforce and counter this. Right, the 11 positions tanks here, and my final objective is out of reach, basically. Without like killing those tanks, I would be anywhere it would be good to kill those tanks. Alright, the area here is very open to do this push against tanks. I tried the foxtrot push. The reason I said it already is this maneuver of these tanks takes a freaking long time, and he can't use this road, right? Because this road was in the reach of ATGMs, right? So this is of no use. He would have to go back here and forth and to reinforce the Echo, which is a very long road, right? If you compare it from with my reinforcement road of Echo push, right? My reinforcements are like this. It's very much like twice shorter, 2 times shorter road than he has with the tanks. So I really doubt that Razman would do this maneuver. That's why I tried to push the Echo. To basically render this group not fighting in this area, which eventually happened, right? It happened a bit too late. Okay, now some better match. What? Some better ideas. Like one of my favorite pushes, I really like it if I can pull it out, is to, as a blue player, secure this area, secure the town, to open all this space to maneuver, right? Easy reinforcements from any of these areas, and further from this, when you take this objective, you can reinforce, take the second pile of blocks in the mid grind, and better use of fire support if you have here, which is the best, and this push will easily result in the cut-off 2-pointer, very easily. There are multiple ways of getting it into the Bravo. Definitely you need to have this area secured to make an attempt. ideally you want to capture this first to make it easier, right? If you capture this, if you manage to capture these buildings, right, your opponent will get suddenly from this road, right? You'll have to be using this road to get there safely. Not a super big deal. Aside from that, he has to pay attention and so on, but allows you to place more fire support in this area. Okay, why I choose green? Actually, when you get it like this, it's super easy to get into the town. And then in succession, 1, 2, 3, 4. Approximately four reinforcements needed for this. Once, then to push him out to do the second jump, because there's this area where you should have some additional forces usually to overcome this gap. And then you gather forces to overcome this gap into here. With this area being kind of difficult to defend, for the red player, this area can have sort of a defenses here, while all of them are kind of threatened by the ATGMs, especially this one, and this area can get suppressed by the MLRS or any artillery strike. And these positions being already kind of bit too far to provide effective fire support here, and also can be countered by the ATGMs if the tanks would be coming this close. It's getting too technical. How about we watch more games instead? I want to finish the stream, but let's go. Okay. There are also like technicalities about this map. If you wanna go for the air, not go for the air control, how many cover you have to work with for your planes, right? For your not planes, but the A positions, how many you can use, how many can get suppressed, and ideally, if you want to fight the air game, you should be fighting around Bravo. There's just so many open area here that having some good eyes, and you should just snipe the enemy vehicles, fire support, and so on, and AA in the Bravo area. But yeah, I guess I should prepare the script for next time. Might do this guide about some maps, or might use on the map. It's not going to be a guide. I still don't know what format it would be. Like what would be the concept and what I would try to say about this map, the main pushes, or how do I like to play it. Yeah. Right. Let's play a game. And let's play with the only deck I was successful today, and it's a USSR deck. stop telling people how to win this map. I should keep the secrets for me, right? But hey, I think there are some people that are watching my stream not only for the entertainment but also for to learn something new. Not sure if I got some new idea, some new at least one type of puzzle idea to you guys. But I was telling the obvious stuff. Anyway, I feel like overall I don't have the analytical structure built in yet to sort of deliver all the information that someone is doing intuitively sometimes, and most of the time like intuitively in the game, yet how to optimally deliver the information. Okay, it was fast. We got a game. Oh god, this guy. So, partake it from the beginning. Oh, he surrendered. How nice of him. Yeah, I thought my brain power will manage this, yet I'm not in a good mental shape to pull out the full guide. Just like this. Yeah, so sorry for your time. If it was wasted by me rambling some random shit. My brain too tired. And also I wasn't playing Wargame that intensively lately. Mike, do you want to play? Great, we'll have Mike against us. Mike, is it you? No, it's not you. Who is this guy? No idea. Cool. I have a Major General against us. Oh god. Okay, so it's a Mesrin, the super old player. He's playing red 4, interesting. This one will be tough. So I should man up. So show this scene. Well, he's been playing since the I'm not sure if he was Field Marshal for a short time, or he wasn't Field Marshal for a short time. In a very long time ago, like when in 2014 or 15, when the game came out. 16, I don't know, like a really long time ago. The game is 2014 year launched, right? I should know this. I don't. I wasn't playing back then. Let's do it.
Подвести? Как прикажете, сэр?
Where are my GRUs? I don't have the GRUs. God damn.
Вам нужна лишняя пара глаз, сэр. Орудие к бою готово. Отправляемся. Заводи мотор. Проверка завершена. К вылету готовы. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Хорошо. Доставим на полной скорости.
Baltic Front. Cool stuff.
Есть, сэр. Выступаем.
Fuck. Lost it.
Есть, сэр. Выступаем. Как говорится, хороший разведчик, мертвый разведчик. С удовольствием, сэр. Принять, сэр.
No, I'm gonna go for an SF.
Я и мои ребята готовы, сэр.
Here he goes. Motherfucker.
Кого вам надо отвезти? Выкладывайте.
Is it the moto? Motorized?
Такси заказывали?
Looks kinda motorized to me.
Готовы стрелять, сэр. Кого вам надо отвезти? Давайте, тачки, катите к нам. Такси заказывали? Такси заказывали? Кто так сказал? Мы готовы, сэр. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Без нас вы были бы слепы. Подвезти? Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет. Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся. Как говорится, хороший разведчик, мертвый разведчик. Вы со мной говорите? Кого вам надо отвезти? Подвезти? Выкладывайте. Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет. Мы готовы, сэр. Мы готовы, сэр. Докладывать нечего. Противотанковый взвод готов, сэр. Вы что-то заметили? Подвезти?
There we go. Expected. Just in time.
Как говорится, хороший разведчик, мертвый разведчик. Вы что-то заметили? Как прикажете, сэр? Какой будет план? Выдвигается. Доложу вам, когда будем на месте. Все, что прикажете, сэр. Сделаем, что сможем, сэр.
Yeah, I hate this motherfucker.
Отправляемся. Заводи мотор. Как прикажете, сэр. Все новых приказаний, сэр. Мы готовы, сэр. Дайте нам что-нибудь сжечь, сэр. Как скажете, сэр. Есть приказание, сэр? Снаряжение в порядке. Готовы. Снаряжение в порядке. Инженеры готовы.
As far as that area, I don't need it.
Это не моя война. Кого вам надо отвезти? Мир состоит из двух типов людей. Артиллеристы и их цели. Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите.
I'm getting annoyed.
Свод построен и ждет приказов. Какие будут приказания, сэр? Куда доставить товар? Бой! Без нас вы были бы слепы. Чем больше, тем лучше! Собьем любую летающую цель. Кого вам надо отвезти? Без нас вы были бы слепы. Мир состоит из двух типов людей. Артиллеристы и их цели. Что вам на этот раз нужно? Подвезти? Да, сэр. Разведчики готовы, сэр. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Есть для нас приказы? Огонь! Размажем их! Нужно проверить хвостовой винт. Отправляемся в указанный квадрат. Да, сэр. Капитан и экипаж приветствуют вас на борту. Да, сэр. Какие будут приказания, сэр? Нас атакуют!
What the hell is this? Let's get the moose guy here.
Мы готовы, сэр.
I hate this motherfucker. I really don't like him.
Только дайте координаты, сэр! На 10 градусов выше! Огонь! Чем больше, тем лучше! Докладывать нечего. Мы втопчем их в пыль, сэр! Вы что-то заметили?
Should get a infantry CV. The bodies I don't feel secure with the
Вы со мной говорите?
CV I have there right now.
Повеселимся. Вам нужен ангел-хранитель? Быстрее, шофер, мы торопимся. Наводимся на цель! Выкладывайте. Выкладывайте. Капитан и экипаж приветствуют вас на борту. Это не моя война. Какие будут приказания, сэр? Куда доставить товар? Враги! Свод построен и ждет приказов. Без нас вы были бы слепы. Патроны, топливо, запчасти, все, что вам угодно. Все всегда. Что может сделать для вас пехота, сэр? Собьем любую летающую цель. Что вам на этот раз нужно? Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Вы со мной говорите? Какие будут приказания, сэр? Есть, сэр. Отправляемся. Конечно, сэр. Как скажете, сэр. Выкладывайте. Какие будут приказания, сэр? Это будет честный бой, сэр? Или очередная охота на жуков? Есть для нас приказ? приказ. Куда нам отправляться, сэр? Есть, сэр. Что вам на этот раз нужно? Что может сделать для вас пехота, сэр? Огонь! Размажем их! Собьем любую летающую цель. Мы снова в пути. Какие будут приказания, сэр? Есть, сэр. Есть для нас приказы? Вам нужна лишняя пара глаз, сэр? Есть, сэр! Выступаем! Свод построен и ждет приказов. Транспортный корпус выполнит любое ваше желание. Чем больше, тем лучше! Перемещаемся на новую позицию!
Got him, no, that's good.
Вам нужна лишняя пара глаз, сэр. Докладывать нечего. Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями. Исследуем территорию. Нас вы были бы слепы. Свод построен и ждет приказов. Жду приказаний. Отбой. Артиллерия наводит порядок в уродливом хаосе боя. Бой. Мы готовы, сэр. Зададим им, парни. Жду приказаний. Отбой. Вы что-то заметили? Есть, сэр. Мир состоит из двух типов людей. Артиллеристы и их цели. Вы что-то... Вы что-то заметили? Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет. Ждем новых приказаний, сэр. Подвести? Есть для нас приказы? Капитан и экипаж приветствуют вас на борту. Что может сделать для вас пехота, сэр? Да, сэр. Почему-то мне кажется, что вы хотите рискнуть нашими жизнями. Если мы можем попасть во врага, то то и он сможет. Вы уверены, что там
Okay, cool. Expected this shit. Tutunguskas.
есть приказание, сэр? Нас атакуют! Принять, сэр. Докладывать нечего.
We can heal us now soon.
Есть, сэр.
God, they lost it. I'm getting annoyed by all this bullshit.
Вам нужна лишняя пара глаза.
Junk player.
Чем больше, тем лучше. Разведчики готовы. Люблю всё сжигать. Свод построен и ждет приказов. Вам нужен ангел-хранитель? Я так и знал, что вы нас в покое не оставите. Мы готовы, сэр. Какие будут... Дайте нам что-нибудь сжечь, сэр.
Guys, are you also getting annoyed as much as I do?
Построен и ждет приказов.
Oh, you're right, today I know. Motherfucker, I'm gonna heal rush this fucker. I'm just gonna go and heal rush him. What the hell? No, I have a better idea. Go down mid push. I lost two Tunguskas right now. Lost two Tunguskas to bullshit.
Хороший разведчик, мертвый разведчик.
Если мы можем попасть во врага, то и он сможет. Свод построен и ждет приказов.
Unless they're completely open in the mid.
Что может сделать для вас пехота, сэр?
And base security is good. There's tons of points there.
Патроны, топливо,
Части, все, что вам угодно.
I crashed. I crashed. Fuck. God damn it. What is there to say? My game crashed. I'll do nothing. I think I will not even have a replay. I don't have a replay. Well. Yeah, time to call it a day. I had enough. Guys, thanks for watching. See you again soon, I guess, on another stream, and yeah. Sorry for like this terrible end, but what can we do? Have a good night, stay healthy, and good night.